right?
I'm all right, but you've nearly frightened the life out of him.
Who?
The stag.
But we're hunting, you see. It's what's done.
Just because it's what's done doesn't mean it's what should be done.
You're right. I hope to see you again, miss. But in comparison to the original animation, it's very different in lots of ways because, I mean, at its core, I think, from my point of view, it's a kind of old-fashioned message with the animation, although I loved it. But I don't think the story of a woman in distress who her life only gets better because a man comes and rescues her is a very good story to tell people anymore. I don't think it's relevant. I don't think that's true. And in our version, that's not the case. The Cinderella would be fine without the prince. Actually, they bring the best out of each other. It's about them uniting and coming together that is going to make everyone's life better, not a kind of that old-fashioned view. I was scared because in the original animation he's only got 2 or 3 scenes, so I didn't really have a lot to go on who this prince was. But I just worked really closely with Kenneth Branagh to try and develop a character that was not only a prince to Cinderella, but he's a son, and he's a soldier, and he's a friend. So I tried to bring in all these different elements and work out what his relationships with all those other people were like and how they defined him. He brought out the best in me as an actor. I think there's something amazing about him being an actor as well as a director, that he sees what it's like to be in this position. For me, like my first big film, so there's a pressure on me from that obviously I had anxiety, and he's been in that position before. It was a joy every day. He's such an intelligent man. He made me feel comfortable and confident on set when, you know, it's not easy when you're in a big movie and it's, you know, huge sets and there's lots of people there and they're all very talented, but he gave me the confidence to kind of create and be the best I could.
Ragged servant girl is what you are, and that is what you will always be.
Wake up, Your Royal Highness. You're in a daze.
It's that wonderful girl. I can't stop thinking about her.
You will be king soon. A prince is not free to follow his heart. He must marry for the good of the kingdom.
What on earth have you been doing?
Dreaming, that's all.
Well then, wake up. No one in the kingdom will outshine my daughters.
It's you, isn't it?
Just so.
I don't think they're cheesy at all. I particularly don't think this is cheesy. I don't think I would have wanted to be involved with it if it was cheesy. I don't know. I think maybe people shy away from the idea of a happy ending and it being unrealistic. But you don't have to be a prince to make a woman feel like a princess, or vice versa. It's about perception. The lesson I learned making the movie was about perception. It was about, I mean, look, you see the stepmother, and she's got a roof over her head, and she's got a bit of money, and she's got 2 healthy daughters, and yet she views life negatively. She feels hard done by, and she's unhappy for it. Whereas Cinderella's life couldn't be any worse, and she has nothing, and she is hard done by, but she finds the best in every moment, in every situation, and she looks at it positively, and thus she's happier. And I think that's the message that I really enjoy from this film, that it's not about what you have or how good or bad your life is. It's about trying to find the best in it. Yeah, I think there's something, I mean, there's not a lot of parallels between these characters, but both the prince here and Robb Stark have responsibility pushed upon them they've not asked for. They have to be something that other people need them to be. Treat her like a princess and respect her. And you don't have to, you know, be in a castle or throw a grand ball and dance with her to get that. I mean, it can be from the smallest things, like holding the door for someone or doing something thoughtful for someone. It's not my first time in Mexico City. I love Mexico City. It's just a great atmosphere with beautiful people and great food and nice tequila, so I'm very happy to be here.
Remember, at the last stroke of midnight, the spell will be broken and all will return to what it was before.
Are you looking for this? Must be quite a story to go with it.
Keep that girl out of sight, and you and your daughters will get whatever you desire.
Someone like that doesn't just vanish.
I have to see her again.
I will protect the prince from you. No matter what becomes of me.